Let's go back to our earlier story on the suspension of the presidential candidate of the NNPP in the general elections that took place in Nigeria in February 2023. Joining us now is the Board of Trustees spokesperson, High Chief Christopher Tony Obioha. Chief, thank you so much for joining us here on the news. Let's talk about the suspension. Many of us were not expecting it. Talk to us about what really went wrong that led to this 6-month-long suspension.
Sure. Actually, thank you very much for this time and for giving me audience. I'm Chief Christopher Obioha, the spokesperson for No Nigerian People's Party. The BOT of No Nigerian People's Party has been in existence for the period as long as the party exists. And we held a meeting from yesterday 9 p.m. up to this morning 4 a.m. And a communique was released because of unconstitutional way that the National Working Committee are going about the party. In the last few months, if you are aware or you heard it, that the National Working Committee suspended 8 states from state level to world level. And these people are not giving fair hearing. Again, there's a total disrespect to MOU that was signed, that infringed upon, violated by this National Working Committee. And some of the people that stood for this MOU, they are no more in the party. So MOU was between the New Nigerian People's Party, then the TNM, and the Kwankwaso Grid and Nagas. But there's total infringement to the MOU is no more followed. So all these and many, including the Kwankwaso who have the ticket of the New Nigerian People's Party in the last 2023 election to run, and is a category member of the party. Of a recent time, he is playing anti-party with other political parties. His interest with NNPP is bashing the wall. To the extent, the National Working Committee went about suspending the BOT, the founder of No Nigerian People's Party.
Right.
And who's a life member of No Nigerian People's Party. So all these and many more made the BOT start and release 13-point communique, which includes the suspension of Kwankwaso.
Absolutely. What I want to know now, Chief, is tell us a bit more about two things. You say that Kwankwaso and his team did not adhere to the the MOU. What was in the MOU that they did not adhere to? But I also want to find out what anti-party activities that you allege that Kwankwaso had got himself involved in.
Yes, it's a communique that was read today. The number 12 of the BOT decision that the material evidence in the public sector affirmed that Senator Kwankwaso was involved in anti-party activities in various meetings, suggest political discussion with Mr. President Atiku Abubakar P2B without authorization from the board has earned him 6 months suspension pending the outcome of investigation by the disciplinary committee. These are one of the 13-point agenda that was raised by the Board of Trustees. And this thing was extensively looked at from yesterday 9 p.m. to up to this morning 4 a.m. So the deputy took his time to do all this. And today, a general assembly was held.
Right.
And,
I don't doubt that the party went through the process, but again, trying to understand, you say he was in a conversation with Atiku Abubakar. How is that against the constitution of your party? What exactly did they discuss that was anti-party in nature?
Yes, our constitution gives the BOT power to checkmate some of the excesses of members or candidates or even some of the executives to address it. So our party constitution is free. But when you look at one of the communiques, the MOU document that has been infringed upon and violated by this National Working Committee, and some of this infringement is among the communique that was done. The BOT last month have to use its power to restrict those 8 state chairmen and their wards that was illegally suspended. So they have restored them back to their seats, and the party, in his wisdom, have decided to take his party back.
Very well. Chief, I want to let you go, but just before I do that, I need to find out from you, did the party reach out to Kwankwaso, and what was his response to the allegations of anti-party activity involvement?
Pardon. I can't hear you very well.
I'd ask again. I'm asking, did the BOT reach out to Kwankwaso to ask him why he was involved in anti-party activities prior to the suspension, and what was his response to you?
Yes. Prior to this, you can, as of last month, the Kwankwaso group joined themselves without due process, pronouncing some suspension of some steps, and in the MOU, the party agreed in the 11 states in Nigeria, and CNM and NAGAF and the Kwankwaso shared the remaining number of the states. But because they have material motive and plan, out of the 11 states that the NNPP are controlling in the MOU, the National Working Committee, by joining hands with Kwankwaso Group, have to suspend 8 out of the 11 without fair hearing, without due process, without the constitutional authority. They just start in the Kwankwaso House and take up those decisions. And the several effort has been made for a round table to know his face why he's doing that. If you look at the recent time in the televisions, in the radio...
But Chief, what I'm asking is, what has Kwankwaso said about his suspension, the allegations against him? Has he said anything to you about the allegations against him?
For now, he has not said anything. But the party...
I see. We'll leave it here for now. Thank you so much. Chief Christopher Tony Obioha is a spokesperson for the BOT of the NNPP. Now, this is a developing story. There'll be more on Politics HQ, 7 p.m. West African time here on News Central TV.